Welcome to our channel. Let's start the day with kindness, and the end goodness will flowing from you to yourself.
When I turned back to look back at my past, there I realized how subtle the influence formed by destiny. Life will always be an equation of a solution that can never be solved, but contains certain factors that are known. Alone, that is the secret of great discovery, and where extraordinary ideas emerge. A sane person would think clearly, but a person who thinks deeply will seem a little crazier. Today's scientists have replaced mathematics with experiments, and they roam through equation after equation, and eventually build structures that have nothing to do with reality. Peace only comes as a form of natural consequence of the enlightenment of the universe and the incorporation of battle. Indeed, we are still very far from awareness of better happiness. Indeed, not all planets have inhabitants. But there are some of them who have life under all conditions and are in the development stage. The majority of people have been absorbed by contemplation from the outside world, but they are not aware of what is really happening inside them at all. It's amazing to imagine the facts in this connection. It seems, God has created these planets electrically. Instinct is something that goes beyond knowledge. We have it, but it's still doubtful. Certain fine fibers that allow us to see the truth when logical deduction, or other deliberate efforts of the brain, are in vain. The gift of mental strength comes from God, divine being, and if we focus our minds on that truth, we will be in harmony with that great power. My mother taught me to look for all the truths in the Bible. You may live to witness the horrors of man-made, beyond your comprehension. I am praised as one of the hardest workers because I have devoted my energy, from the moment I woke up. This is just a new tool to place the weak at the mercy of the strong. There is no forgiveness from the laws of nature, then we are drawn to the disaster quickly and intolerably. Big moments, born of great opportunities. There is one thing in me, which might be an illusion, which is often experienced by young people when they are at a moment of happiness. But if I am lucky and succeed in reaching my goals, then that will represent all the happiness of humanity. Practicing abusive ideas as is generally done, for me it is nothing but a waste of energy, money, and time. The idea of atomic energy is an illusion, but the idea is still firmly planted in the mind, even though I have lectured against it for 25 years, but there are still some who believe that the idea can be realized. Lack of observation is only a form of ignorance and accountability for many unnatural ideas and stupid ideas that apply. When natural inclinations develop into desires that are filled with passion, then he will progress towards his goals passionately. Virtue and failure in us cannot be separated, like coercion and trouble. Because when they are separated, humans will no longer exist. Let the future reveal the truth, and evaluate it based on its work and achievements. At present they are for the future. And for everything I have done seriously, it is my personal property. Of all things, the thing I like the most is books. At present, scientists think more deeply than they think clearly. To be sane, humans must think clearly. But if you want to be a little crazy, think deeper. I don't care if they can steal my idea, what I care about is that they have no idea at all. If you want to discover the big secret behind the universe, then think in terms of energy, frequency and vibration. Even since childhood, I have been prepared to become a spirit. But this prospect hung like a dark cloud in my mind. There was a feeling that hit me, namely the belief that I was the first person to hear greetings from one planet to another. That it didn't occur to me that you would be able to mention a married man could make great discoveries. In the 21st century, robots will replace humans, where slaves worked in ancient civilizations. It is not the love you created, but the love you have given. Individuals are temporary, race and culture come and go one after another, but humans still exist. What one person says is God, other people call it the law of physics. If only you knew the greatness of 3, 6 and 9, then you would know the key to this universe. Invention is the most important output of the creative brain of every human being. The ultimate goal is to master the mind's mystery of the material world as a whole, and to utilize human nature for human needs. Humans always want a new sensation of event constantly, but are immediately ignorant of it. Yesterday's miracle is something that is common today. Everything that was laughed at, blamed, attacked and underestimated in the past is extraordinary. All of that was done to bring a variety of things that are stronger and more successful than a struggle. Everyone should consider themselves to be priceless gifts from someone whom they love more than anything, as an art that is so beautiful, beauty that cannot be described and the mystery behind human concepts. My brain only functions as a receiver. In this universe, there is a core where we can get extraordinary knowledge, strength and inspiration. If all the hatred in your heart can be turned into electricity, then it will illuminate the whole world. The Science Day began to study non-physical phenomena, where it would make more progress in a decade than it had in the previous century. Man has always wanted a new sensation, continuously, but is soon indifferent to it. Yesterday's magic is a common thing today. I do not think you can name many great inventions that have been made by married men. Life is and will ever remain an equation incapable of solution, but it contains certain known factors. We crave for new sensations but soon become indifferent to them. The wonders of yesterday are today common occurrences. The individual is ephemeral, races and nations come and pass away, but man remains. There is something within me that might be illusion, as it is often case with young delighted people, but if I would be fortunate to achieve some of my ideals, it would be on the behalf of the whole of humanity.
Thank you for stopping by our channel. See you next time. Bye.